Hello, folks. Alright, so if you've been watching me for a while, I do a lot of talking about authenticity. That's like my main fucking thing that I talk about, and it's because that has been my biggest struggle in my life. So I'm always talking about authenticity because I've always been like I've honestly been trying to find out how to be authentic. So this channel was really like my journey of like trying to figure out how to be authentic and sharing my thoughts and sharing like what I learned in the process of my journey of finding myself and finding how to be myself. So this journey was kind of like this channel was kind of like a journal to like share, mostly geared around that topic. So I'm just going to share some of my thoughts of what I learned here, which is you cannot be authentic by asking permission. If you're asking permission from everyone in your life to be yourself, you're never going to be able to be yourself. And the reason why is because a lot of people, when they see that you are asking permission, they're going to take that as an opportunity to control you. They're going to, every time you do something that they don't like, they're going to make you think that it's your fault. I'm not saying everybody. I'm saying certain people, toxic people, will make you feel that they know you're asking permission to be yourself, and when you do express yourself, if they don't like it, they're going to make you feel like you hurt them or you are a problem, and then you're going to say to yourself, you'll say to yourself, I was wrong. I hurt this person. Okay, so you're going to say to yourself, I was wrong. I hurt this person. Meanwhile, they're the one that is jumping on you for expressing yourself honestly. So it's a mind fuck, right? So the way to break free of that cycle is when you finally, somehow, some way, realize that who you are is not up for negotiation. Who you really are is not up for negotiation. You don't show some people some of yourself and hide other parts of yourself, and then show other people some of yourself and show them and hide other parts of yourself. I did this a long time. It's chameleon behavior. It's because of I wanted to protect myself. Okay? So eventually you have to realize that the only way I'm going to be able to be authentic is if I stop asking for permission and just fucking bulldoze anyone that tries to stop me from being authentic. Now, I can understand to a lot of people that sounds wrong. To a lot of people that sounds like the wrong thing to do. And it did for me too for a long time. But it's the only way. It's the only way. Because when you have allowed yourself, your true self, to be up for negotiation and to be moldable by other people for a long time, That means you have attracted people in your life that have gotten used to controlling you through fear. Loved ones, maybe husbands, wives, mothers, fathers, okay? The closest people to you in this regard are your biggest enemies. This doesn't mean you hate them. This doesn't mean you have to cut ties with anybody. It just means you have to set a boundary. Because it's not black and white. It's not black and white. It's not, oh, these are the bad guys, these are the good guys. It's not black and white. There's a lot of gray area here. And so eventually there's a choice. I mean, there's always a choice in every moment. But the choice is, am I going to make myself so small and mousy that I don't offend anybody, that I don't hurt anybody in any way? Hurt, right? But I am so detached from who I really am that I don't even know who I am anymore. That's one choice. And another choice is, or are you going to say, fuck this bullshit. Fuck this bullshit. I'd rather fight every day for my true identity because it is worth the fight and it is worth that much to be authentic. It is worth the fight, even if that fight is every day. It's worth it. So are you going to choose to fight and stand up and take up space and be like, this is me. Sometimes I'm a little kooky. Sometimes I'm a little playful. Sometimes I get angry. Sometimes I'm not the nicest person. Sometimes I am nice. Sometimes I'm happy. Sometimes I'm sad. Sometimes I'm, whatever it is that you are, right? Are you going to say, I'm just going to not ask for permission, and I'm just going to be what I am, and everyone that tries to control me and stop me from being who I am is in some sense a spiritual enemy, because they're trying to put you back in that prison, that small, mousy, I don't know who I am prison. Okay? So you might say, yeah, you might say, oh, it's inconsiderate to fight. But here's the thing. It's also inconsiderate for someone to take so much license to mold your personality so that you are unrecognizable to yourself. And so you don't even know who you are, in a cage of your own mind. That's wrong. That's more wrong than being a little confrontational. Okay, that's more wrong to do something like that to somebody. So eventually, you have to have the courage. First, one thing you have to realize. One thing you have to realize is that who you really are underneath the bullshit, underneath the facade, underneath all of the fear, who you really are is lovable by some people. Some people are going to love who you really are. And it's not that the world rejects it. It's only that a few close people have abused your relationship, friendship with you, and made you feel like who you really are is unlovable. But that's just because they're not the right person to be in your life. Or if they are the right person to be in your life, you have to set a firm boundary that they're not going to be able to get away with that anymore. Okay? So Here's the thing. Who you are is non-negotiable. If you're being playful, if you're being silly, if you're being confident even, because a lot of these people that want to manipulate you, they don't like confidence. They don't like fucking confidence. So if they see that you're confident, they're going to try to. And you got to say, no, you know what? I'll take the punches. I'm going to be confident anyway. And if you want to knock me down, try. But it takes a long time to build that confidence within yourself where you're finally able to say, you know, something's not right here. The way I'm expressing myself is not really me. Okay? And so when you finally realize, you know, I got to find who I really am. And I got to be who I really am. And I'll fight for who I really am. That's when you can be free. When you stop asking permission and you say, I will be who I am no matter what. And I don't need to be liked. There will be some that like me for who I really am, but I don't need to be liked. I just need to be me. Because when you're not yourself, it feels awful, it feels fake, and all your relationships will suffer. So that's what I have to share today, and I love you all. See ya.